Our legal analyst Irv Miller joins us now on the phone. And Irv, does the speed at which they returned a verdict surprise you? 2 days of deliberations, really just 4 hours yesterday and then into today. Considering the questions that they asked, does this surprise you that they came back with this verdict so quickly?
Well, because of the questions they ask, it doesn't surprise me, because they asked that questions that simply went toward the key to this case, that you just can't rely on the testimony of Michael Cohen. There needed some corroboration. They asked for the corroboration. They got it this morning when the court reporter read back the transcript of the prior proceedings with respect to the testimony of David Becker. They got what they needed. If there were any holdouts, it was because the people that were hoping for conviction were able to convince the holdouts by the transcript that was read, by the corroboration that was provided by Becker, which solidified it. So I think the timing was perfect for the prosecution. I'm not surprised at all about the timing.
Irv, I'm guessing you heard what the former president just said, which is similar to what he has said all along. This was disgraceful. It's a corrupt judge. It was rigged. What are your comments and observations about what he has said all along in this?
He should be looking to his sentencing date and not do anything to really get the judge aggravated and come up with reasons where he thinks that incarceration is the only appropriate punishment. You know, judges typically considers, all issues about a defendant, their work history, their criminal history. If they show remorse, they show he has no respect for the system. And I think the judge may comment on that, listen, you're not going to be rehabilitated anyway, whether it's probation or it's incarceration. But the bad acts that you have shown in this courtroom, out of this courtroom, violating the gag order 10 times, I would not be surprised if he got some jail time as a result. And I think the former president should be looking at that factor when he's making these statements.
Irv, so the sentencing date is just 4 days before the Republican National Convention. And given that timing and the potential that even after that he could be on house arrest, he could be in a position where he can't be on the campaign trail, how do you think this impacts his run for president?
I don't think that the trial court or the appellate court would allow there to be home arrest since he is a candidate for the office of president of the United States. I think that if there is some type of incarceration imposed, whether it be home arrest or penitentiary time or jail time, they will stay that ruling in that sentence until after the election is over.
All right, Irv Miller, thank you very much. As always, we appreciate your insight. We will certainly be in touch.